Hey guys, Andy here, and today we are doing a horror project pan update. But before we get into that, if you want to know what is on my face, we have started No Shock Left Behind, No Shock November. And that's where I'm going to be picking a random super shock every day to do a look. And today's look was the yellow here in the center of my lid. That is the shade Tankini. Day one was this white on my inner corner. That was the shade Tassel. And then for this outer shimmer and the mattes on my lid, I have been using the mcgrath Celestial Nirvana palette. So if you would like to see me do my makeup firsthand and you want to, chime in on that, that's over on my TikTok. I go live every day, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Central, and I would love to have you over there. And as always, I would love to have you guys here. I hope you guys subscribe. I would love to see you return. And let's just go ahead and jump on into it. As always, everything also will be in my description box if you're interested in what I'm wearing and my socials. So let's get into the progress update. So, we picked 6 items to start with. So this is a project started by the Pantastic ladies. I will have their Facebook linked in my description box as well. And so this was, you can pick 6 or 13 prompts, whichever one you're more comfortable with. And this is a rolling style project. I am running this for 1 full year, so from October 2022 to October 2023. And we're charting usage goals and all of that. And so any item that I'm tracking a usage goal on, my usage is going to be the number 13, since that was the spooky number we were picking. But so I randomly did a number generator to select my starting prompts. And we got the first prompt was Amityville Horror. And that is a purchase that haunts you. And for me, I picked the NYX Terra Wink gloss in the shade, well, it's the Fate the Winks gloss in the shade Terra Winks. I will put up the photo first of what it looked like prior here. And now this is what we're looking like now. I don't know if you guys can really see that we have a line here. So it's gotten some settling, it's gotten some usage on it. So I have used this 5 out of my 13 uses. So we're still trucking along with this. It was basically full. I had only used it 2 other times before starting this project. So right now we're right at where it says professional makeup. So I will be happy to see progress for the next month's update. The next prompt we picked was Scream, and that is an item that makes you scream with delight. And for me, I picked my Simpsons and Makeup Revolution Treehouse of Horrors trio. And now I will show you here. This is what it looked like, photos when we started the project. So this is what it looks like today after 11 uses. As you can see the waffling in the bronzer. Honestly, even though I've used all 3 shades 11 times, the blush and highlight barely look used, but the bronzer really looks like I'm going at it. So, I love this trio. All 3 shades work phenomenally. I actually have it on my face today. So that was my 11th use. But 2 more uses, and then this will be rolled out of the project. So definitely next update. Very excited to have had this in there. So the next product and the next prompt we had was the movie 7. And that is an item still in its box packaging. And for that, I had picked the Makeup Revolution. These are in the style Witch Marge lashes. So it's a lash duo. You get this nice little black pair and then a blue pair of lashes, which I felt really contrasted my orange hair. I've only used these 3 times. I've used the blue pair once and I've used the black pair twice. these are probably going to be in for a while. I don't wear lashes a lot. And this will be the last video you guys see with me with orange hair, so I really should have gotten more use out of the blue as a contrast, but with my new hair color, it'll still be nice, so I'm not too worried about it, but these are going to be in for quite some time. We still have 10 more uses, but I'm not worried about it. I do enjoy them. Then the next movie we got was Frankenstein, and that prompt is a Franken product, and that was my Morphe and Madison Beer Luminous Spray. So I will now insert the photo of what it looked like at the beginning of the project and what it looked like at the end, because I did use all 13 uses on this product. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like now, because I've just been continuing to use it. So I'm going to insert those photos right now. Now that you guys have seen what it looks like at the beginning and the end of the project, this is where we are at right now. So right underneath the word Madison, I am honestly I would say a little over halfway done, if not exactly half. Here, I will shake it up for you. And the reason this is Frankened is because I added a broken purple Super Shock to it to give it a little bit of a purple hint. But I've been enjoying this, so I am going to continue using it, but this is rolling out of the project officially because I used all 13 uses. So we got one done. I will show you what we rolled in over at the end. And again, if you want to be part of when you see, because you see all these updates first over on my TikTok. So if you're really wondering when I'm using these things, what we're rolling in or not, that's done over on my TikTok. Then the next one was Jaws, and that was a water-themed item, and this could have been just a name of a shade, a product, the packaging. So for me, I picked the High Tide palette from ColourPop. Now, I have not used this yet for this project. This is what the color story looks like. And the reason I have not used this yet is just because I am currently focusing on using my Super Shock shades, and I'm doing a whole week of looks with the Pat McGrath palette. So I'm not too concerned. I have a whole year to do this project. I'm not trying to bang things out super quickly. But I do want to do 13 looks with this palette. But I have not done any yet, so this is obviously still going to be in, and that's going to be in for a while. That's probably the most long haul product because it's going to be 13 separate eye looks. It might take me the full year to use that, but none so far. And then the last of the original items from this was the Exorcism of Emily Rose, and that is an item that makes you levitate on cloud 9. And for me, that was the Beauty Bakery Snackaroons blush in the shade Hot Pumpkin. I will insert a photo here of what it looked like in the very beginning. All right, and this is what it's looking like now. Honestly, not much of a difference because I've only used this twice in the project. I really thought for the month of October, that this was going to be a gimme product and I would get a lot more orange looks out of it. But all of my cream blushes that I've been getting have been this rosy pink color, and I haven't been reaching for oranges. So I'm going to really try to push myself to use this in the month of November and get some uses out of it. Because I do love this blush and I love this formula, but we have 2 uses on this guy. So we rolled out the spray, so what did we roll in? I got you on that. That was Rosemary's Baby, and that's a new item in your collection. So, I rolled in, this is the Lottie London Cream Blush. It's a pH color changing blush, and this is in the shade Witchcraft. It is what I'm wearing today as a cream blush. I do have powder over top of it, obviously, but here I will give you guys a nice swatch. That is the shade of the cream blush there. I have been loving this. I have one use technically, so I will insert a photo here at the end to show you guys what this looks like at the beginning. And now that we have that just for continuity's sake, yep, I'm very excited to get some more use on this because I love this so far. It's been really fun using it. And I have been super enjoying it. So that is my update on this month's Project Pan. And I think we did pretty good. I've gotten some good uses. I know we're going to have at least one thing rolling out next month. You know, if I can get one thing rolled out every month, like, I'll be happy with that amount of progress. I want to be able to work through all 40 prompts, but, like, I'm happy with this month's first months of progress. So, if you guys want, I can leave these prompts in the description box, or, you know, again, I will leave a link to the Pantastic Ladies in my description box. They are constantly doing new and interesting Project Pan ideas and collabs. And yeah, I think that about sums it up for this month's update. I appreciate you guys being along for the ride, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.